Hello there, we're back with one of the most exciting video we've made in a while. 20 facts you didn't know about elephants. These majestic animals are smarter than you think. For Save the Elephant, learn why they're so important to their environment and planet Earth itself. 1. Elephants are very intelligent. Elephants are recognized for being among the most intelligent creatures on Earth. Part of the reason that elephants possess this level of intelligence is the structure of their brain. Similar to a human brain, their neocortex is highly convoluted, which can also be found in apes and some dolphins. Self-awareness is another indication of their vast capacity for thinking. But wait, before continue this video, make sure you hit subscribe button first and write down in comments section if you're already subscribed, so you don't miss out on future content. 2. They can eat for 12 to 18 hours a day. Elephants' huge size, around 6 tons for African savanna elephants and 4 tons for Asian elephants, requires a huge amount of sustenance. According to National Geographic, they spend 12 to 18 hours a day eating. Unfortunately, elephants also eat crops, causing them to come into conflict with humans. But humane efforts to keep elephants away from farms, including employing bees, which elephants don't like, as a perimeter and keep farms out of elephants' way, are ongoing. 3. An elephant can consume up to 300 pounds of food in just one day. As herbivores, they eat all kinds of plants, grass, leaves, woody shrubs, flowers, and fruits, and can consume over 300 pounds of food a day. That's over 50 tons per year. They roam over great distances while foraging for the large quantities of food they require to sustain their massive bodies. 4. Elephants can create waterholes and footpaths. As the largest land mammal, elephants put their extraordinary size and strength to good use, shaping the land around them to suit their needs and other animals as well. Elephants will use their tusks, their feet, and their trunks to dig wallows that will fill with water from rainfall or from groundwater, and these waterholes become water sources for not only elephants, but other animals that share the habitat. The footpaths are created through repeated use and many elephant feet treading through. One of interesting animal facts: elephant can't jump. 5. An elephant's trunk contains approximately 100,000 different muscles. An elephant's trunk is actually a long nose used for smelling, breathing, trumpeting, drinking, and for grabbing items such as food. It is also used so they can give themselves a shower by sucking water into their trunks and spraying it all over their body. Afterwards, they use their trunk to spray their skin with a protective coating of dust. Some researchers believe the trunk alone contains about 100,000 different muscles. African elephants have 2 finger-like features on the end of their trunk, whereas Asian elephants have 1, which they can use to grab small items. 6. Elephants have subsonic hearing. Elephants can communicate with one another from miles away by making subsonic calls that vibrate the ground. Recently, a leading investigator in the field of elephant communications has discovered that elephants receiving the calls monitor the vibrating ground through both their feet and trunks. This allows the elephants to position themselves with several points of contact on the ground to triangulate the direction of the elephant making the call. 7. They can dig for salt. Elephants also use their massive brain power to figure out how to best achieve their nutritional requirements, even discovering how to mine for salt. Elephants need to ingest salt to help them stay hydrated. When they aren't getting enough salt from the plant matter they are eating, they will dig to utilize salt stored in the soil. 8. They can remember their environment. The elephant brain is a marvelous bit of nature. There is no doubt that elephants do have a remarkable capacity for memory, and that memory serves them well in their natural habitats when it comes to locating food and water and avoiding danger. In one study, elephant herds with older matriarchs fared better during a drought than those with younger matriarchs, possibly because the older females remembered how they survived a past drought. Elephants can also pass on the knowledge they've gathered from generation to generation. 9. Elephants are losing their habitat as a result of our decisions. Elephants are losing their habitats and ancient migratory routes due to expanding human settlements, plantation development, and the construction of infrastructure such as roads, canals, and pipelines. Do you like what you see so far in Thera Planet? If so, please go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel and ring the bell, so you know when we launch new video. 10. They can create their own sunscreen. Yes, animals can get sunburned, but elephants have found an ingenious way to protect themselves. Elephants will cover themselves with dust, dirt, and mud to protect their skin from the sun and from biting insects. Often elephants will splash water all over their back and sides, then throw a layer of dirt on, creating a nice even layer of elephant sunscreen. Interestingly, recent research notes that the deep wrinkles in elephant skin, which retain the water and mud, are actually used to help keep them cool and free from sun damage. 11. Although elephant skin appears to be tough, it is actually very sensitive. Since elephant skin is very sensitive, mud baths protect elephants from getting a sunburn, which also help clean the skin of insects and ticks. 12. Elephants are pregnant for 22 months. You think 9 months is a long time for a pregnancy? As an elephant, having a baby is a significant commitment. Elephants have a longer pregnancy than any other mammal, almost 22 months. At birth, elephants already weigh some 200 pounds and stand about 3 feet tall. 13. They can remember individuals. Elephants can also recall other elephants they've met before. Scientists believe that elephants can remember one another even after having not seen on another for years. Because of this, elephants may take in what appear to be outsiders to the herd. Because of their ability to remember others, what looks like an outsider to us may not be an outsider at all to that elephant herd. 14. They can communicate over long distances. Elephants can communicate over long distances, for example by sending low-frequency alarm calls inaudible to humans, if they encounter danger. But elephants don't just hear footsteps and vocalizations from far away, they can actually feel them through their feet. Recent research has shown that elephant behavior can also be determined through seismic vibrations they create, generated through their feet during normal movements, and also through low-frequency vocalizations, known as rumbles. Elephants' hearing is better than their eyesight, which is one of the reasons they startle so easily. 15. They can recognize themselves in mirrors. A landmark study showed they can recognize themselves in a mirror, as opposed to thinking they are looking at another elephant, something few other animals can do. Humans can't even recognize themselves until around 18 months old. These studies could have profound implications for our understanding of the species and how we can protect elephants for the long term in Africa and worldwide. Knowing that elephants are sentient and capable of high-order thinking may give more support to their rights and protection. This is how smart elephants really are. 16. They can use their tusks as tools. All African elephants, male and female, have tusks, but only male Asian elephants have them. These tools are used for a variety of purposes. Tusks are used to scrape bark from trees that the elephants then eat. They use their tusks to help them break and tear down branches to access the leaves. Their tusks are also very handy when it comes to digging those wallows for water. And they can use their tusks for defense when necessary. 17. They can display empathy. Elephants' intelligence and sociability lead them to display what seem to be actual emotions, challenging the notion that animals don't have feelings. They show extraordinary compassion and empathy towards each other, and have many things in common with us. They have deep relationships with their family members, they celebrate the birth of babies, take care of their young like we do, and nurture and reassure them into their teens. They also mourn their dead, returning to grieve where friends or family died. 18. Poachers are becoming much more interested in other parts of the elephant other than ivory. For decades, elephants have faced the threats of habitat loss, human-elephant conflict, and, to a lesser extent, poaching. But in a disturbing and growing new trend, not only are Asian elephants being poached for their ivory tusks, only the males grow tusks, they are also being slaughtered for their skin, teeth, and nails. The trade of ivory is illegal today, but unfortunately it has not been completely eliminated. There has been an upward trend of ivory trade in Southeast Asia, which some believe has been a result of an increase in wealth and high demand for ivory carvings. 19. They can learn to avoid poachers. Elephants don't only remember their environment, they can learn from and adapt to it too. Research has shown that elephant herds moved their range away from poaching hot spots, especially if they suffered the loss of their matriarch at the hands of poachers. In addition, research has shown that elephants move more at night in areas that suffer high levels of poaching. When danger threatens, they move at speed in the open almost entirely by night, showing an intelligent adaptability. 20. Elephants play a key role in our ecosystem. Elephants help maintain forest and savanna ecosystems for other species, and are integrally tied to a rich biodiversity. Elephants directly influence forest composition and density, and can alter the broader landscape. In tropical forests, elephants create clearings and gaps in the canopy that encourage tree regeneration. In the savannas, they reduce bush cover to create an environment favorable to a mix of browsing and grazing animals. When it comes to planted species, many plants are dependent on passing through an elephant's digestive tract before they can germinate. It is calculated that at least a third of tree species in Central African forests rely on elephants in this way for distribution of seeds. What do you think? Let us know in the comment. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe to this channel if you found this video interesting.